candidates who appeared for GATE in computer science in 2019. So this is a very big feather in his cap. He has secured 4th position in blockchain hackathon, which was organized by Web and Coding Club IIT Bombay. He received a job offer from Barclays on day 0 and was one amongst 2 students who got internship at Amazon. At Amazon, he has worked as SDE intern and was part of the Amazon fulfillment technology team. He is also a content developer for Study Tonight, and he is an active writer on Quora. Aditya, I welcome you once again. And I request you to please start your webinar. I'll stop sharing my screen.
Sure. So thanks a lot, ma'am, for the quick introduction. It's really great. And thanks to one and all who is present here to listen to me. So, so at first I prepared lots of slides and everything to give you a roadmap for the machine learning. But what I think is better to have it as an interactive session, and I can share the slides and everything with you later on, so that you take time to consume the knowledge and make the best out of it. So we'll proceed accordingly. So yeah, let me just share my screen. So I hope I'm audible. Like anyone of you can confirm.
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for confirming. Okay, so coming to the topic of discussion today, which is data science. Okay, so lots of people have like a lot of confusion between the various fields into machine learning, like which falls under which category and what is actually data science and all those things. So I'll be covering this in a very broad, means in a very overview manner. Okay, don't think that it is this easy or it is that simple, and what I'm it will help you understand what exactly data science fall into, and then you can decide accordingly which field you want to proceed into and what all falls where. Okay, so basically this particular definition I have taken from Wikipedia, and I've just divided this whole I would say definition into 3 segments on the basis of the 3 factors that are involved in the data science field. Okay, so first of all, the red part, which is data science, is an interdisciplinary field that uses scientific methods, processes, algorithms, and systems. Okay, so it is a field that makes use of lots of methods, processes, complex algorithms, systems, optimization, all those things. Okay, so it makes use of this as a background, then to extract knowledge and insight from structured and unstructured data. Okay, so as the word suggests, data science. So it is science related to data, means you extract certain patterns and all those things from the data. Okay, so you always deal with data when it comes to data science. So you have decided the systems, the algorithms that you are going to use, and the task in hand. Then you need to require a set of data to perform analysis upon it. Right? So structured and unstructured data. So coming to the structured data is any data which is in the tabular form. Like some of you might be aware of the SQL language, structured query language. Okay, so it is structured language. So structured data means it's in the tabular form, so you can extract it accordingly. And unstructured data is simply the data which is not structured for now. You can think that way. And finally, you apply knowledge and actionable insights from data across a broad range of application domains. So this is all about the data science in general. Okay, you need certain types of models. You need data to apply those models and find patterns upon, and then you can take knowledge and valuable insights from that data to take your business decisions, or your it can be anything. Okay, you just need to take some decisions out of that data. Okay, so for example, if I'm running Amazon, so look at the data, which season people buy more stuff in, what should be the price that most of the people will buy this product, where should I put the price range, like 70% off or 50% off, and which particular page this product should be displayed in. All factors, believe me or not, all those factors require lots of data to understand the human behavior. Okay? And this is what the data science field deals with. In general, for you, it is like just for the machine to understand how a human person or a human beings think. It's called data science for you guys. Okay. So coming to the I would say fields that's combinedly form a data science. Okay, it's a very broad view. Okay, there can be many details and lots of knowledge behind it, which again I am very beginner to. Okay, so I'm just going to give you an overview. So there is a artificial intelligence, the one which you can see in the purple color, dark purple color. Okay, so it is the broadest domain, artificial intelligence. As the name suggests, it's models and machines that uh, try to replicate human beings in terms of computations and each and everything. Okay, so that's the artificial intelligence. An intelligence which is not a human intelligence, it is artificial or machine-based intelligence. Then within that, there's a subdomain called machine learning. Okay, so we are going to talk about machine learning in the slides and everything in general. And then finally, again, a subpart within it is called deep learning. So coming to the point, deep learning. So let's first talk about machine learning is anything you that you train a particular model or a particular machine to act like a human being or to take decisions like a human being. Okay. So as the name suggests, machine learning. So when you were a kid, right? When you were a kid, you didn't knew what is right, what is wrong, and like various human factors, like you think knew what you should do, when you should do, and all those things, like various human factors. Yeah. So these factors you came to know about because your parents or someone give you that knowledge or give you that data, right? They help you learn from the data or from the experiences that you have. Simply map that into machines. Machines don't have knowledge of person to explain them these things, right? As your parents, there is nothing called parents for machines, right? So all you need to do is provide them with data and insights so that they can understand on their own all these factors. Okay. So this is what works in a very childish manner. This machine learning is that you give machine data so that it can understand and develop insights out of it and then learn accordingly. Like this is right, this is wrong, this is what should I have done, and this is what I'm getting. All this stuff. Okay? And coming to specifically deep learning section within that. So deep learning, as a name suggests, the deep word stands here for a very complex network. Okay, so some of you might have called neural networks. Okay, so neural networks is like they are trying to map the neural power, like the brain power, into machines. So that's why the name is neural networks. Okay, like you are trying to map out the human brain into a system. Okay, so why the name deep because it is very complex in nature. Like it requires lots of connections. As you might have heard that human brain is a very complex thing. Why? Because there are lots of hardwired things, wiring kind of a thing within it, right? It means lots of connections, data passes from here to there, so quick responses, reflexes, all those things. So this comes in the form of deep learning. Like in this field, you try to make use of very advanced networks in order to map the human brain into a machine. Okay, and there is another field called maths and statistics. Okay, so maths and statistics, as the name suggests, it's all the computation and data statistics, how to visualize data, how to derive uh, information out of it. So data in itself is called raw data, right? Raw. It doesn't contain any information. The valuable data is called information, and out of that we develop various insights like uh, in which month I should roll out this product. Okay, so all these things, statistics will help you. Like in which month the buy range is very high, in which month it is dropping, where is the mean, where is the mode, where is median, all these things. So this falls into statistics. So when you combine this computation power, like the knowledge of a machine and everything, and you develop and you take data and develop valuable insights out of it, and then you combine this. Okay, so somewhere in between the field of data science lies. Okay, so many people say that data science is different from machine learning, it is different from deep learning, it is different from artificial intelligence. It's not that. It is a combination of each and everything. So that's why I've kept this diagram. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to explain you what data science is. So as you can see, it is an overlap of the field that I've talked about. Okay, and that's why it's a very broad topic. Even if you are doing machine learning, you can say that you are a data scientist. even if you're working in artificial intelligence, you see that your data science. Why? Because each and everything fall into this somewhere, and somehow there's a short overlap of all these fields. Okay? So yeah, so this was one of the points. So what is ML? So I'm just going to cover this particular slide. Then we can go through this later on. I'm going to share the slides with you. But I want this session to be interactive. Like what as most of you are first year students, so I want you guys to think from the as a BTech fresher rather than directly data science oriented person. Okay, so that's why we are going to have this session over that. So what is machine learning? Machine learning algorithms enable the computers to learn from data and improve upon themselves without being specifically programmed. Okay, so you guys should be aware of the word program. What is program? Like when you write a command, suppose you need to detect whether what is even or odd. So it's a computer program. You have hardwired data. Like if it is divisible by 2, it is even. If it is not divisible by 2, it is odd. You are not adding any intelligence to it. It is not taking any decision on its own, right? You have hardwired the code into it and work accordingly. When you say that, yeah, this condition is satisfied, then otherwise it is odd. As simple as that. Okay. So this is called explicitly programmed machine. Then you are writing that code that what it should do. But with machine learning, what we're trying to do is to help it learn what it should do, rather than be saying at each and every point of time what it should do, right? So this is the major difference between machine learning and other programming-based techniques. Okay, so that's why I've written in background relate with a newborn baby. Okay, so as you can see in this very funny image, it is explaining what machine learning is. That a machine is learning on its own from the data that you are providing it from the information. In terms of books, it is shown, but yeah, this is what happens. You give it with data, and then it learns on its own what I should do and what is the best way to learn this particular thing. So as simple as that. Now, yeah, these slides I'll definitely share with you. You can go to various details that I mentioned here. So I'm not going to cover this right now because the time is very limited and it won't be that much beneficial for you guys. Okay. So coming to the point, like as let me just unshare my screen so we can have a discussion. Share. Okay. Cool. So, so coming to the point, like why the term roadmap here? Okay, roadmap because what I'm trying to tell you guys is what is the journey to reach here. Okay, there have been fantastic session before, but I believe that I'm not that much informative person right now because I'm just getting started with this particular domain. So that's why I won't be able to tell what like what functionalities lies in this particular field. Okay, what I'm trying to deliver to you guys is how you can make the best out of this 4 year journey and what are the various fields that you can get into all the fields that are accessible to you. Okay, so coming to the point, like even in first year, I started as a means I didn't know anything what I should be doing and which field I should get into. Data science was not a field back then in our college as well. Okay, then there was just computer science branch. So I just entered it. I had no programming experience before. I had no such experience before. Okay. So what I did is at first I just focused on my studies and teaching everything. So as you know, in first year at that time there used to be only uh, uh, introduction kind of a subject and nothing else. Everything else was just physics, chemistry, and all those things. So that's why in first year I was not that much accessible to the computer science knowledge. Okay, so what I got into is just programming, and I knew that there is something called C programming, and I learned that. I focused on learning that. So that's what it like. First semester, I completely focused on my studies and each and everything, and I got a good pointer. Like if I remember, 9.51 was the first semester pointer. But in first semester, I realized that yeah, and knowledge is something that I should be focusing on. First, marks is something that you automatically get when you have knowledge about something. Okay, so even after getting that 9.51 pointer, I was not satisfied. Like I was like, this is not how I should be doing it. Right, the competition and everything is apart, but this is not what will help me develop my own skills. Right. because just getting marks doesn't mean that you are understanding stuff. What I did is I tried to explore the field on my own, like what I should be doing, what should be my path, what I should be doing second year, third year, and so on. So I started deciding that along with everything. So first, just learning the basics of programming. I used to a lot because I was just learning this. Then in second year, what happened is there was an activity called Google Students Club. Okay, so it was the first time in a country that Google was picking up handpicking students to be a member of this group. That they will be sharing certain I would say information and everything, and we just need to guide students accordingly with respect to that. So that was something that I felt that yeah, I should be a part of this thing. Okay, so that's why it means I started focusing on learning video skills. So Android programming was one of them, if I remember correctly. Why? Because read any skill, like read programming, C++, Python, Java, read any language. Okay, but when it comes to displaying your knowledge to someone else, like what is your idea? Okay, all those things. So whenever you want to display that thing, you need a certain kind of an interface, right? Otherwise, you won't be able to explain just what you're talking about. So that's why I decided to learn Android programming and all those things so that I can map onto that. So I developed very basic means I took some courses online and all those things, and I developed very basic apps like tic-tac-toe, three-click magic, and coffee ordering app, all those things. Okay, all the basic things. Not even close to a publisher in Play Store or anything like that. Just the basic things. But what happened is I tried to understand that yeah, programming is very interesting when you try to implement stuff. Okay. So when you try to implement your C programming knowledge, like if else everyone knows, but what you can do with that if and else, how could program that you can develop so that it can be very exciting for others to understand what is happening behind that screen. Okay, so that was my major focus. That's why I learned Android programming, all those things. So when Google DSC come for the application and all, I just applied, and it was I guess fourth semester and second year. So I just applied, and there were various interviews. 6 students from our college were selected for the first round. All those things happened, and 2 students for the last round, and I was the only one who get selected as a college representative for that particular activity. So there were only 4 students from the entire Nagpur, and there were 170 to 190 students from the entire country. So this gave me that what I would say dopamine rush. That yeah, this is how it works. Like you need to learn something, and then you need to implement it, and then definitely you get results out of it. So this was just my idea back then because I was just learning skills. So this gave me that push to explore various things. Why only Android? You should start with competitive programming. Why competitive programming? Because this is a very I would say very few people are good at all these skills. Okay, so whenever someone is looking for a differentiating factor, like how are you different from others, or how are you good at better than others, kind of thing. So that skill help a lot. I was not that good at it even after trying a lot. Means I tried a lot to grasp that knowledge, competitive programming, all those things. I used to try a lot, but I never succeeded that much. Means not a 5-star coder, not a 4-star coder on Coachep. I never got to that level. But what I understood is not chasing that star is important, but just on my current state is very much important because at that point of time I had no knowledge about competitive programming. I was just getting started. So I started with it because I knew that if in third year I need to focus on campus placements and higher studies activities, all those things. So this would be a very important skill because then I'll not be taking time to understand and learn all these skills. Okay. So I focused on learning competitive programming in my second year, all those things. Then in third year, uh, I decided that I need to get into the field of data science, and that's not possible without exploring those subjects in detail, right? And I always have this aim to study from IT Bombay specifically, not just any other IIT. So GATE was the only option. GATE exam, which is another exam for to pursue masters in India. GRE you need to pursue you need to give to pursue masters abroad. That's the basic. So I was pretty much clear that I want to go IIT Bombay specifically, and that's why I want only GATE exam, no GRE, no TAF, nothing else. Okay? So so then I started preparing very seriously for this particular thing. And the underlying reason was just to get into the field of data science. Why? Because this was very much interesting to me. In BTech, I explored artificial intelligence, neural networks, all those things in very deep, very basic level. But but I understood that yeah, I should be learning this and I should be grasping this knowledge so that I can make the best out of it in detail. Okay? So that's why I decided to pursue it. Then it consists of various 11 to 12 subjects. I used to study them all. I means I went to Hyderabad for a two months coaching. I went to there. I made the best out of it. I attended each and every lecture. I completed the entire course. Then when I returned, there was only 5 months left for the actual exam. So then again, I prepared a lot on my own self-study, handling college in parallel projects, assignments, placement things, and then gate preparation. So all these things I was handling in parallel. Why? Because I didn't want to take any gap or anything because I was not sure whether I will be able to crack this exam or not. So that's why I wanted to give it in 4th year only. And the good thing is that from this year or maybe previous year, they have started it for the 3rd year students as well. I'm not sure whether you are aware of it or not, but even 3rd year students can apply for that exam right now, and even in 4th year you can apply. So twice in your BTech. At my time, only in the final year, so that was the attempt I had. Otherwise, I would have to do job in parallel and all those things. So I used to prepare for that. And what happened is that knowledge helped me crack the various coding interviews and placement activities as well. So in our college or in any other college, there is a aptitude exam at first, and then only you get to the interviews and all those things. Okay, so learning those subjects from the day point of view helped me crack this particular interviews and everything as well. So on day one itself, I got placed at Park Place in Pune, and which was a very particular means which was a very good job at that point of time. So then again, this question came like why I should prepare for entrance exam when I already have a job. But I had this idea in mind, or I had this aim in mind that I need to get there and to get into the field of data science. So again, even after securing a job, I was very much relaxed that yeah, now I can study and now I have something to follow up on. Like even if I don't crack the exam, I will get a job and I will proceed with it. So then I gave gate exam and yeah, it went pretty much well. In Amazon Pacific, and again I tried the Amazon interview and I was offered 6 months internship there. So when I was working as part of the internship, I met lots of seniors from IIT Bombay and all who have done MTech there. And I tried to understand what is the reason behind pursuing MTech if you already have a job at Amazon, okay, all those things. So they told me that yeah, this particular knowledge will help you, will always be very much helpful to you to get into the field of data science. Otherwise, you can just do online courses and all those things, but that won't help that much. Okay. So I used to stay in contact with them. I used to figure it out what should happen, you know. Then once the results were announced, I got an online event 16 lakh, and I thought that yeah, this time I'll definitely get IIT Bombay. So now I need to decide whether it should be Amazon or IIT Bombay. That's it means I need to figure it out and I need to move in that direction. So I consulted various people and all those things, but truly I just means I consult my cousins and everyone. And one of my cousin brother, he also done his PhD from IIT Madras. So he's the person that I reach out to in order to take such decisions. And all of our cousins also reach out to him only because he's very much elder to us and he gives us very answers to what we want. So he told me that yeah, you should pursue higher studies and get a job and all those things later on. So that's when I decided that yeah, I should pursue higher studies and all those things. So then yeah, means I just completed IIT Bombay. I took various courses in this data science field, artificial intelligence, foundations of machine learning, then natural language processing, all these things. And my project also belongs to this particular field of deep learning field, which is neural machine translation. So it is a very specific domain in machine translation field, which falls into deep learning. So yeah, then again placements at IT Bombay happened. That's a very long story, so I can cover that later on. All those things happened, and then I got placed at Dreamland as a data scientist. So this is my first full-time job, and as a data scientist, so I'm just looking forward to make the best out of it, because the good thing about it is it means very few people are in the data science team at Dreamland. So there are only around 25 to 50 people in that field, and I'm one of them. So I feel very much exposure, like I get a lot of exposure to dev, and that's why I believe that it would be a great thing to start my career with. So coming to the general things, so this was just what I did and all those things. So coming to the general things, so I had just one tip for you guys, because you are in your first year. So very few people, but I will be very honest with you. Focus on what you want to do. Don't focus on what others are doing and they are better than you and they are better than you. Always that never helps. Okay, always just focus on yourself. Try to make the best out of your time and whatever friends you have. Always be means always enjoy and work along. Okay, try to make the best out of it rather than just doing something because others are doing. Okay, and believe me, there will be lots of such instances in your college when others are studying a lot and you want to learn something else, and all those things you feel very uneasy about. And means I'm just talking about this only quality. Means I'm not smart or intelligent in any aspect. The only good quality is that I don't have this comparison-based mindset and all these things. And this only comes from the family background that I belong to. Okay, so in my family, no one has this mindset to compare their children with other children or things. Okay, they give a lot of importance to knowledge and what a person wants to do, their decision making. Even my cousins and everyone, they are just very knowledgeable in their own respective fields, and they are making the best. Means they are really performing great in their domains. So all these things is happen. All these things happen only when you're sure about what you want to do, right? And when there is an ecosystem like that. So this is what means I believe that this thing works for me. Means I have access to all these people around me, my friends, my family, all those things. So they are very supportive. So I took lots of such decisions, right? Like for example, just a very short one. So before date, I was not sure about my preparation. So I took a 15 to 20 days leave from college. Okay. So there was a chance that my attendance would fall a lot. But then I talked to my mom that is it okay if I don't go to college for 15, 20 days? The attendance would be short, but means if I don't study, then I won't be taking the rank. So she was very much chill about it. Like if you think this is right, then you should do about it. So this is what matters a lot. Very few people give importance to this, but I've seen lots of students, their parents force them to do certain things, and then only they do, and that's why they don't get results. So always be very much sure about what you want to do and try to communicate this with others as well. Okay, this will definitely help you. I've seen this happening in my family. There's lots of inspiration within my family itself. I don't want to go anywhere else to look at all those things. Okay, yeah. So coming to this thing, I'll definitely share the slides and everything with you. But what I wanted to share with you is what should be your mindset in your first year, so that you can make the best out of this 4 days. Okay, and definitely you can reach out to me. So I'll just share my screen once. What I'm doing is I'm just starting with the YouTube channel and all those things, so that you guys have. It's not possible for me to give. To reply to people in person and all those things. So that's why I started with this, and you can just follow these. You can just check it out if it is useful to you and all those things. So I'll just share this. Just okay. So what I do is I'll share all my mail ID and everything with you later on. I'm not sure whether this will be searching. Yeah. So I keep these things, so let me just share with you. So with the help of this, I'm just trying to share all these things with the people who don't have such seniors or any other person explaining them. And this being distance, that means you are not going to college, so that's why you need access to such things. Okay. So yeah. So, later on, we can definitely talk in detail and everything. But for now, I'll just share this. Yeah. So this is the link to the channel. I'm going to share the slides and everything with you, and you can just contact me on those mail ID or social networking platforms and all those things. Okay. So thanks a lot for having me. I just have some important work due to which I need to rush this session, but I'll definitely keep sharing here because here, as you can see, I have. Okay, so these engineering related things and interviews related things, grade preparation related things, all those things are here. Okay. So yeah. So thanks a lot, ma'am, for having me and each and everyone who is listening.
Thank you so much, Aditya. It's always a pleasure to hear from one of our alumni. And I know the students have taken inspiration from your journey. Can you talk more about hackathons, how participating in different hackathons really helps?
Yeah, sure. So as I mentioned that I explored various opportunities when I was in BTech, right? So I forgot to mention that I was a part of the Smart India Hackathon as well. So Smart India Hackathon is like you just need to submit your idea and everything, and then you get invited to a center where you need to demonstrate your project, and there are various rounds for that. Okay. So my team, like I was a part of a team, which was one of those teams which represented our college at Smart India Hackathon 2018, I guess, at Pune. Okay. So all these activities, why they are helpful is you get in contact with lots of similar or like-minded people. Okay. Why I have chosen this path is because I was a part of Google DSC. So there I used to get access to lots of such similar mindset students. Okay. Then I got into Smart India Hackathon. So then I got the exposure that yeah, you need to submit your idea and then you need to display it in front of the people. All these things only come up when you participate in such hackathons and when you apply for such activities. Otherwise, you will never experience these things. So now I don't get time, but when I was in bachelor's, I used to always throw such opportunities whenever they used to come. So I also attended Transform Maharashtra event. I was a part of Smart India Hackathon. Why? Because it was just fun to get into all these things and explore and then decide what to be done for. So that mindset you should have. Don't just grasp knowledge, but also try to implement it. So hackathons are a great way for you to get that motivation to implement your knowledge, right? So that's why I would say that whatever comes, just apply to it and then think whether it is valuable or not. But don't just give up on some things without even exploring. That's what I want to do.
Audience, any questions? Many students ask, which language should be learned?
Okay, which language? I would recommend you to start with C programming, and then you can proceed to any of the object-oriented programming language, in C++ or Java. And then you should learn Python for sure because it is a language that will help you perform data analysis and all those things which are relevant to data science perspective. So always start with C so that you get comfortable with the syntax and programming what it is and all those things. Then you can go into the specific languages as well. Sorry, you're not audible. And all participants check it on when did you start it? So in second year, I guess second year or end of second year, I started competitive programming because it's a very tough task. Okay, you don't get at a good level in it without practicing a lot. So I never went to the level at it, but I always second how to start a course. Okay, any other thing? More about weight. Yeah, so I have all these things in a very detailed manner, and that I can definitely share with you guys. I'll just share my mail ID here, and I'll ask for your details from ma'am, and I'll definitely share the slides and contact details with you.
Aditya, the students also want to have guidance about GATE studies. How do you prepare for GATE?
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, I can definitely have another session because this is a very detailed thing. I don't want to just cut it very short. Means in short, what I would say is just start as early as possible because you don't know what will come along when you proceed forward. Okay, placements will come, lots of projects and assignments will come. So whenever you get time, just jump into the preparation and be very serious about it if you want to do it.
There's another question. What are some of the best resources for learning data science?
Okay, so the list to this I share, but to mention some, there is it's Aditya, so it's a blog post. There is I don't remember, but there's a book, the PDF to which I'll share with each and every student. So means each and every of this I will definitely share in details, like the link to the resources and PDF, each and everything. Don't worry about that. So, ma'am, is it okay? Because actually, I have an appointment at the
Okay.
office, please.
Okay. Thank you, Aditya. Thank you once
Thanks a lot, ma'am.
And
Yeah.
students, I have posted the link for this session's webinar. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for your patience listening, and have a nice day.
Thanks a lot. So, ma'am, I will definitely share all the details with you, and then you can forward it to students.
Yes, sure. I'll forward them. Thank
I'll
you.
sum it up in a very systematic manner, and then I'll share. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditya. Thanks.